Welcome back. We are coming to you live from the International Espoo Goalball Cup 2021 here in Finland at the Sports Hall Tapiola. It's been 2.5 days of pulsating goalball action leading to this, the men's final, our last game from the tournament. It is the Ukraine, the undefeated Ukraine, taking on Finland, the host nation. Ukraine swept Finland aside 10 goals to 1 earlier in this tournament and have designs on doing the same. Vasil Olinik with the first throw of the game, denied by Esen Zovedaivi. Ukraine defeated quarter-finalists at the Tokyo Paralympic Games. Went out to the USA. Wouldn't it be nice to bounce back with a title ahead of the European A Championships, which take place in Turkey next month? Erkki wide right for Finland, denied. Miinala winds another one up. Good power on that. Topurkov will deny him a ball over. Now, well held by Esen Zovedaivi. Threatened to squirm under his arm. Yevgeny Tisenenko, the thrower, wide on the left. Now it's with Vasil Olinik, battling in this fixture to become the tournament's outright top scorer. Slips one place below Montenegro's Nikola Nikolic by 1 goal as it stands. Currently Olinik on 21 for the tournament. He got 7 in the first game against Finland. Tisenenko with a good stop. And nearly a very good finish. That was a great save from Zovedaivi, feet first, low to his right. Keeping the centre of the goal protected after the ball got past Honkanen. Flies back towards Miinala, it's out. And Miinala goes down the centre. Save made by Topurkov. Here comes Olinik. It's back at Finland's number 4. Save made by Zovedaivi. Absolutely whipped goalwards by Tisenenko. Save made. Tisenenko in return from Miinala. All over. Ukraine will have it again. Down the near side, drifts wide of the post. Zovedaivi from off the court, powers one down the centre and it's stopped. Topurkov bounces it to his left for Tisenenko. Tisenenko, and he goes down the middle. Feet save. Topurkov collects and gets it back to Olinik wide right, number 1. Opens the scoring. He's back to the summit of the scoring charts. Level with Nikola Nikolic for now. Ukraine 1, Finland 0. Minala. Diagonal effort stopped by Olinik. Fires back, it's bouncing, and there it is. That's the goal that confirms Olinik as the tournament's top scorer. Timeout called by Finland. Ukraine, 2 goals to the good. Plenty of support inside the Sport Hall Tapiola for Finland. They've really enjoyed being able to play host for a second time this year, in fact. The European B Championships in Pailat, Finland, earlier this year. Minala with a slight dummy run, and Zovadavi straight into the shins of Tisanenko. He fires back quickly. Zovadavi was down and ready. Wasn't actually called into action there, it drifted just wide. Minala switches the angle, good save from Olinik. Forced into it by Minala. Hasn't been shy on the scoring front himself, Minala. 14 coming into this one. Ball over. Tisanenko from just left of centre into Zovadavi. Zovadavi is for the far corner, defended by Tisanenko, and indeed it's defended well. That's well held. Ball over, prevented. Topodkov. Just an inch or two to play with as he made that stop. Zovadavi bounces one. Topodkov makes the block. Save made from Tisanenko. Dummy run from Tisanenko on the left. The ball comes from the right and it travels down the centre and it's stopped comfortably. Here comes Zovadavi. Tisanenko retaliates off the base of the post and out. Off the legs. Tisanenko. He gives it to Olinik, who then fires from the left down the centre. Save is made. Zovadavi, and it was a very close call. It was cleared away from the goal line by Olinik. Got beyond Topodkov. Now with Olinik wide right for Ukraine. He travels toward the centre, steps just left of it and rips the ball down the middle of the court. It's blocked. Ekiminola. Several players use that spinning technique, as evidenced there by Tisinenko, who makes it 3. Great way to generate a lot of power. I was about to say Minola somewhat made the style his own. It's almost iconic how he throws it, gets so low to the ground, generates so much power with a low centre of gravity. Dovadavi bounces one and it's blocked by the feet of Topodkov. And down the middle. Will that be a ball over? Yes, it will. Really valiant effort. Try and keep that one. No joy. Finland centre.
Substitution, Finland.
Listen, Dovadavi makes way. Going to be replaced by Petri Postio, the number 7. Joins Erkiminola. Joni Ilonen. Here comes Minola. Switches to the left and he's on target, but still no way through. 4 minutes 20 left in the opening period, and Finland nearly have their opener, but it's over the top of the bar, up off the hip of Yevgeny Tishenenko. Bouncing ball. It's off Minola, flashes across the face of the goal, was starting to backspin towards the net, but there was Petri Postio to avert the danger. And down the near side, Minola, big toe on that. Not the tallest player on the court, but he made every inch of his height count there. Down the middle, blocked by Topodkov. Good stop, but it's over the top of Minola. Ukraine do have a fourth. As Minola was diving to his right, it appeared initially that he'd done enough, but just too much power on the effort, lifted it up and over him. Out on the far side from Postio. And returned at the number 7 from Yevgeny Tishenenko. Minola. Close again to preventing a Finnish shutout, but not quite. That was a flash across goal from Olinik again. Postio was inside the post. Ball drifted just the wrong side from Ukraine's perspective. Good throw from Minola. Reply is swift and it's blocked. Nonnen leaves it for Postio. Postio's effort, a little bit tame. It's dealt with comfortably by Ukraine. 2.5 minutes left to play in the opening half. Ukraine 4, Finland 0. Meenala drifts right of centre for this one, and he's got the opener. They won't be shut out. That was that technique. Whips it straight ahead of him. Cuts straight through the gap between Topodkov and Tisyanenko. Deficit back down to 3. Ukraine 4, Finland 1. Olenik on the near side, kicked away by Meenala. Blocked out by Ukraine. Tisyanenko, good stop, but it's into the back of Ylonen from Meenala. Over the bar. Locked out. 90 seconds left to play. Here comes Posio, wide on the right. Fires straight ahead of him. It's off the legs of Tisyanenko. Blocked out. Down the middle, and it's outside the post after being deflected away. Joni Ylonen calling for an equipment check. Finish ball over. Tipped away from Tisyanenko. Bouncing effort, Ylonen deals with it. Meenala, it's up, it's got backspin, but Olenik is there and he's ready. We're into the final minute of the first half. Ukraine currently in control of this final. That's a quick return from Ylonen. Nearly worked. Bobbling effort from Posio. Drifts away around the post. Goal for Ukraine with 14 seconds left on the clock. Doling out a psychological blow right before the half. Timeout called by Ukraine. Very early game management coming in from Fedor Dubrovin. Down the middle. Won't be time for a reply here, so we go in to the break in the men's final. 4 goals separate the sides. That's a slight improvement for Finland. They were 5-0 down the first time these two teams met. They certainly won't be giving up anytime soon. Second half, men's final at the International Espoo Goalball Cup 2021 coming up in a few minutes' time. Teams are ready, back on the court. A few words from either's coaches. For Ukraine, it's keep doing what you're doing, guys. For Finland, don't give up, dig deep. You've had a couple of close calls. And luck can soon change with just one of those going in. Tisinenko makes the block. It's down the near side. Tisinenko, good power, good accuracy, good defense from Petru Posio. He fires straight back at Tisinenko, who replies in kind. It's blocked out. Tisinenko can't get through that time. Minala, another strong attempt. What a pace they are injecting into this game at the moment. Olinik. It's off Minala into the back of Ilonen. Now given to Posio, who steps left of centre to throw. Well held by Toporkov. been a mainstay at the centre for Ukraine. Time and time again, he demonstrates exactly why. So reliable. Command that space. Minala on diagonal. Ukraine get it away. Saving the centre. Lonan drops it right for Posio. Posio steps forward. Spinning effort. It's up off the legs. Good stop. Off the bar, bouncing backwards towards the goal. Well stopped. On the cover by Petri Posio. Made the initial block. It went up into the air, bounced back off the top of the bar. Backspin started carrying it towards the goal line again. Posio was there. He can't do anything about that one. It just tailed away off his toes and into the back of the net. Ukraine 6, Finland 1. Timeout call for Finland. What to do? Trailing by 5. Something's got to change. And Erkki Miinala has the ball in hand and will get the play back underway here. Dummy run from Posio on the far side. Miinala, plenty of power, stings the palms of Tishinenko as he tips it around the post. Tishinenko wide on the left, goes down the middle. Ilonen deals with it. He takes this one himself. Kicked away by Toporkov. Ball over. Get to go again. It's with Miinala. He's wide on the left. Spins. Loads of power. Great finish. 6-2. Miinala grabs a second. That was really quick thinking. There was the ball over. Ilonen gave it straight to his left, and Miinala wasted no time preparing, knew exactly where he was on the court, and rifled it into the back of the net. Hope is still alive for Finland in this one. 4 goals between the teams. Ukraine 6, Finland 2. It's nearly 3. As a big boot from Topolkov, and it's ball over again. Slightly slower restart this time. Petri Posio just right of centre. He goes diagonally for the near side. It's off Olenik and out. Down the middle. Ilonen makes the block. Posio, the latest to have an effort turned away. That's a great effort from Miinala again. It's really solid defending as well. And that is followed up by a big right hand from Posio to deny Ukraine. Seeing some top tier defensive work from both sides in this game. And a good opportunity here. High ball against Vasil Olinik. Kiminala goes to the centre and then he drifts left. Meanwhile, Olinik has drifted the other way. If he goes diagonally, Minala, it might be stopped, and it has been. That's a great stop. Can do nothing but applaud that kind of defence. Minala had it on target, and he had it on target with power. It's just the situation was interpreted so well by Ukraine's number one. Good defence. Possio's feet carry the ball up and over the bar.
Out number 7 in number 1.
Finland's making a change. Petri Possio vacates. Esan Sovadaivi returns. Sovadavi has 11 goals coming into this game. How his team could do with him finding a few more. 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to play. Sovadavi with the dummy run on the left. Minala with the release on the right. It's saved by Tisinenko. Back at Minala. Staying wide right now. And that was a really good return. So quick. Electric pace, but solid defending again. Equipment check for Minala. Exactly 7 minutes left to play. 4 goals between the teams. Olinik down the near side. Saved by Ilonen. Now Sovadavi. Wide left. Goes diagonally. It's off the legs of Toporkov. In the round robin stage of the tournament, Ukraine conceded on just 9 occasions. Not really a shock when you've got someone as measured as Alexander Toporkov. Marshalling everything from the centre. Makes way for Vasil Olinik, going for the far corner. Well played by Erkiminala. Get a big hand across and block it out. Gives it to Sovadavi on the goal line, who steps just to the left of centre line. Good diagonal ball, out on the near side. Drifted away around about a foot in front of the post. Sovadavi takes no chances, blocks that one out at a similar distance. Tisinenko down the centre. Ilonen up quickly. Fumbles momentarily, but does get it to Erkiminala. Minala on the diagonal. No way through Toporkov again. Back with Tisinenko. He bounces one. It's off the knee and then into the arms of Minala. He fires back quickly. Locked out. We're in to the final quarter of this fixture. Timeout called by Ukraine. Not had it all their own way in this one. They are in control of the final. Block made by Ilonen.
Substitution Out number 4, in number 7.
Nicky Minala makes way, Petri Postio returns. Nicky Minala. The chairman of Old Power, most successful club in Finland's history, the club behind the organisation of this tournament in Espoo. Well worth heading over to the Goalball Finland website to read up on his comments around the tournament and his delight in being part of the organisation. Posio down the line, Tisinenko with the block. Counting to wind the clock down. Good game management from Ukraine. Well defended between Posio and Zovadavi. Zovadavi steps off the court, winds a big one up. Can he get it to bounce over Tisinenko? No, he can't. All over. That's a close call. But power generated by Zovadavi, and his team a second bite at the cherry. Down the far side, Posio's effort blocked by Tisinenko. 4.5 minutes to play. Zovadavi steps into the frame of the goal, right-handed. And there's backspin on that, but it's not enough to trouble Olenik after he made the initial save. Now Olenik steps forward. Just so casual yet really powerful effort. High ball called against Petri Postio. Ukraine with the chance to kill the game off. Postio can't do anything about that. It's into the centre of the goal. Ukraine 7, Finland 2. Joni Jalonen for the far corner. Tisinenko is there to meet it. And deflected off the feet of Jalonen. Tisinenko has a goal. Ukraine 8, Finland 2. It's just starting to get away from Finland now. The time working against them, the scoreboard working against them. The undefeated Ukraine set to stay that way. Olenik with the block. Finland with a chance to take arrears back down to 5. Penalty throw. It's a good throw and it's in the back of the net. Petri Postio with the finish, calm and confident in dispatch.
Out number 4, in number 2.
Yevgeny Tisinenko now makes way. Going to be replaced by Anton Strelchik. Ukraine have possession. They have the lead. They've got one hand on the title, and good stop there. Erkki Miinala is back in the fray. Good effort down the middle. It bounces, but it's kind. Topodkov, he just sits and waits its arrival into his midriff. Block from Julonen. I'll drop it back now. Posio, who switches to the left. He bounces one down the centre of the court. Still Ukraine 8, Finland 3. And we have 3 minutes left to play.
Timeout, Ukraine.
Timeout called by Ukraine. .62 goals scored at this tournament by Ukraine. It's 12 more than their nearest competition, which is Finland. They're currently on 50 for the tournament. It's those kind of stats which do carry you to the top. In Ukraine, it's a pretty moment. Erkki Miinala from wide on the left. His effort has backspin on it. It is brought under control by Vasil Olinik. Olinik from wide on the left. Into the goal via the feet of Petri Posio. Ukraine 9, Finland 3. 2.5 minutes to play. Topodkov gives it to Strelchik on his left. Strelchik right-handed. This time Posio clamps his ankles together and keeps the ball under control. Miinala no way through Strelchik. Topodkov does well to prevent the ball over and drops it backwards for Strelchik, who throws next from left of centre, goes diagonally. It's off the legs of Posio on Finland's left. He spins 360 and a bouncing effort. It's up, and what a great save that is from Strelchik. Topodkov looked to have been beaten for one of the first times in the game. Up off his body, high, trailing away to the far corner of the goal. And sprawling at full stretch was Anton Strelchik to tip it round the post. His return wasn't bad either, but it was off target. 1 minute 52 seconds left to play. Finland call a timeout.
We have 1:52 on the clock. That's how the game. Ukraine against Finland. Ukraine 9-3.
Those in attendance still roaring Finland on. And they will right to the end. Here comes Erkki Miinala. Off the feet of Strelchik. Gets the ball over. They'll have another go. Posio, wide left. Has a deceptive run up. He steps outside the court, but when he spins 360, just realigns when he releases the ball. Minala from the centre. Right-handed. It's up off the legs and it's heading goalwards and it's over the top of Torpakov, but not beyond Olenek, who smothers it on the goal line. So close to a fourth for Finland. Minala whips one back and it's saved again. Even with this cushion, Ukraine not content. But they do concede. Minala whips it into the far corner. That's a great finish. Ukraine 9, Finland 4. 30 seconds to play. Posio with the block. Timeout called with 26 left on the clock. The atmosphere is absolutely electric here. Sportal Tapiola. There's a contest. Yeah, this game is done. Ukraine are going to take the title. But Finland are going to remain competitive right to the end. Play at full pace. 20 seconds left. Effort saved from Minala. Olenek has it on the right foot. Ukraine. Right-handed. Diagonal ball. It's off target. 13 seconds left on the clock. Minala. Wide on the right. Dummy run from Yolonen. Minala's effort. Just wide. That might be that. Ukraine have the option now to just run the clock down. Strelchuk will throw one more time. Straight down the middle. Yolonen up quickly, gets it away. That's the full-time siren. Your men's champions at the International Espoo Goalball Cup 2021. Ukraine. They've gone undefeated throughout the entire tournament. They've scored 63 times, en route to doing so, conceding just 13. Meanwhile, Finland, well, the only side they have lost to is the Ukraine, and they've lost twice, but a great show of sportsmanship between these two sides as they applaud each other off. It has been absolutely fantastic to be able to bring you live coverage of this tournament, its first edition. I've been Kieran Curtis. The medal ceremony is coming up later on this afternoon, around about 15 minutes time or so. Do hope you join it and get to watch the sides lift their titles. But thanks for joining us. More goalball action coming up later this year. The European A Championships from Turkey. Have a great weekend wherever you are. We'll see you next time.